Yeah. What up, wrestling fans and YouTube? S-Deuce is the name, Talking Wrestling is the game. Pretty busy all day. Couldn't get my Lucha Underground video out until now, but it's going up right now on the way home. Last night's Lucha Underground is the prelude to next week's Aztec Warfare. It's another one of Lucha Underground's creative semi-big show. Ultima Lucha, again, is their biggest. It's their WrestleMania, but Aztec Warfare is just as good. They have a lot of interesting matches. Let's see what leading up to that last night on Lucha Underground. In the main event last night, Prince Puma was taking on Mil Muertes in a Grave Consequences match. It's pretty much Lucha Underground's answer to the casket match. So we started off the show with Katrina and Mil Muertes in the back, and she pretty much told him, you know, you beat him once. This time, I want him murked. I want him dead. In a line, she said, you somethinged him last time. This time, I want you to leave him gasping. I thought she should have said, this time I want you to destroy him once and for all, but she didn't. And that's not a slight on the writers, because Lucha Underground has the best writers in wrestling. They really do. But first match was Maskada Sagrada. You got that right. This dude was in the Royal Rumble, was on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in '97 in the Alamo Dome. Mascarita Sagrada is a Lucha Libre legend. He's a mini wrestler, or a midget, or a little person, or whatever you want to call him. But he took on Famous B, who bears a uncanny resemblance to someone who used to be in WWE on a tag team called Crime Time. But Famous B is just like a hack agent type guy. He's not like the biggest or whatever. He's just another character, another great character on Lucha Underground. But it was a Believers Backlash match where every weapon was real, and the first row of the Believers, they carry belts. So Mascarita Sagrada and Famous B were in a Believers Backlash match. And Sagrada gets the win with the help of Son of Havoc, who then initiates Sagrada into, you know, his little biker club or whatever he's got going on, which is really cool for the little dude. He is a legend, like I said before. So congrats to Sagrada on the win against Famous B. Next up, there was a quick locker room segment again with Drago and, oh man, the Scorpion Girl. I can never remember these names when I need to when I watch these shows, and I watch wrestling faithfully, and I'm a huge fan, obviously, but it gets me. It gets me. But there was a backstage segment with them, and apparently Drago's old master is still alive, which doesn't sound like he was too happy about it. He was really shocked to find out. But then we had a 5-on-5 match, which, give me 1 second, and I'll remember everybody's name, I promise. And remember, I'm outside. So in the 5-on-5 match, it was Angeles, Cage, AR Fox, who is Dante Fox now, Killshot, and Tejano, who Tejano and Cage can't stand each other. Dante Fox and Killshot have this weird relationship going on where they're some kind of brothers from back in the days in the war, but I don't know if they're still friends because he attacked them when he made his debut, but now supposedly they're friends. So, and then on the other side, Eva Lise and her new boyfriend, Jeremiah Crane, who's Solomon Crow, amazing indie wrestler, the Mac, then Mariposa, and Marty the Moth. These weird pairings by Dario Cueto, man. So, back to the 5-on-5, 5-person, 10-person tag match. But there was a stipulation. See, the winning team would be entered into Aztec Warfare next week, where the Lucha Underground Championship is on the line, in a Royal Rumble type gauntlet match. And it was an entertaining match, and the winning team was not who I expected. Marty the Moth, his sister Mariposa, the Mac, Evilise and Jeremiah Crane. I gotta get used to calling him Jeremiah Crane, not Solomon Crow or Jeremy Crane, which is a common mistake made when saying the word or the name Jeremiah. Look at this big old raccoon. You see, this is what I gotta deal with when I do these videos for y'all, man. Raccoons and getting stared at by the NYPD. But anyway, so those guys are going to Aztec Warfare next week. Next up, we had the main event, the Grave Consequences match, the casket match between Prince Puma and Mil Muertes. And if you don't watch Lucha Underground, I'm telling you, if you see this video, you happen to catch this video, you have to start watching because this match was insane. We had everything in this match. I mean, flips because of Puma, power because of Muertes, weapons because of the stipulations. It was insane. The casket was dented. Puma hit a shooting star. It was the match. I can't give you no play-by-play because that was the match. Where'd that big old raccoon go? Yeah, I can't see him anymore. But 5-star match. Maybe 4 because there was no blood. But they're both wearing masks anyway. But Puma lost. Puma lost. I was shocked that Puma didn't get the win against Muertes. He's beat him in singles competition, but this was his chance to really put him away. And the way Striker and Vampiro were hyping it up like we're never gonna see Puma again. The creator of Boyle Heights. Maybe I thought Conan was gonna come in and make the save because at one point, Mil Muertes. Sorry if I'm looking around, guys, but you know it's dark outside. I'm still walking home, and that was a big ass raccoon. I do not want to get attacked by a raccoon doing Let's Talk Wrestling because I fucking give it the Stone Cold Stunner. But you know the way they were talking, Mil Muertes was drag this coffin over, and it was the same coffin that he used to bury Conan, who was Puma's mentor in season 1. He's the reason who got him into Lucha Underground. And I really thought Conan was gonna show up. I don't know why. I'm not sure about the heat or if he has any with Lucha Underground. But last night's episode was it was captivating at the end because Puma really is the heart and soul of Lucha Underground. No Dario Cueto last night, which was very weird. Very rarely does he take an episode off because he is the wheels. He is the motor. I could see he's the whole damn car. He is Lucha Underground. And without him, the temple never seems to run the way it should be. And last night, he made those matches in his absence where he teamed all those people up that hated each other. And it came out to be an amazing match. Puma could be gone from Lucha Underground. I know he's very happy in Japan, the wrestler that portrays Puma under the mask, but I don't think he'd leave Lucha Underground so close to Ultima Lucha 2. Are we getting another Mil Muertes match with Prince Puma? A final match, a final chapter to their epic saga of battles they've had with this company since season 1? I don't know, but I know there was no cutscene after the credits last night where there usually is, but there was none last night, so kind of an odd episode of Lucha Underground last night, but still a very good episode, so you have to check it out. If you don't got El Rey, you have the internet. You have the internet. Remember, man, no gimmicks needed. You guys, thanks for coming on my walk. Thanks for talking wrestling, okay? But don't forget, there's no gimmicks needed. It's just me, the camera, you, the viewer, talking wrestling. So like, share, subscribe. Press that subscribe button. Press that thumbs up button. And tell a friend to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling. And check out Lucha Underground if you haven't already.